Hello astrophotography world, my name is Alexi and today I am processing an image that is captured by an astrophotographer in this community. So I got data of the Heart Nebula and it's captured by Vesa Vauhkonen. If you would like to us process your image, let us know in the comments below so we know if we should continue this series. For the Heart Nebula I'm going to use Serial and Photoshop to make some basic adjustments. Let's go straight to processing. Alright, so the image is now opened up in Serial and here I'm going to do a couple very basic things before we move into Photoshop. So let's do a quick auto stretch to see what we are working with. Okay, so the first thing I'm concerned about is this banding or these very dim stripes. I am not sure what caused it, but I need to be careful when stretching the image. But right now it's just auto stretch. And the first thing I'm going to do is a color calibration. And here I have the target name and the gear specs right here, pixel size, etc. And then I'm going to zoom into an empty space and make a selection of the background sky. I have deselected automatic detection because I made the selection myself and I'm going to use current selection. There. The next thing I could do is background extraction, but for me at least this looks pretty good. So I might just start stretching it. So back to linear and I'm going to do basic histogram transformation. Obviously I don't want to go too far so I don't clip too much, but in my eyes this looks good. And then there was some stacking artifacts in the corners and sides, so I'm going to crop them out. So now we are done with Serial and now we're going to go into Photoshop. Okay, we are inside Photoshop. And looking at this already, there is not much I even need to do. I think it looks amazing already. Maybe I want to go for a little cooler tone, but when I'm looking at the channels, there is starting to come a lot of noise and it's even worse for the blue channel. So definitely I don't want to stretch anymore. And there is a little bit of a color noise, but that I'm gonna fix really easily. So duplicate layer and I'm going to go straight to camera raw filter. And let's first fix the color noise. And since I wanted a little bit cooler tone, I can adjust the temperature. Maybe a little warmer. And lastly, I think I'm going to add a little bit contrast and maybe a touch of saturation. So I can see the histogram right here. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. And then a little bit of saturation. That looks good to me. What do you think? So here is the result I ended up with, and it looks amazing. This is so interesting to me because every one of us have a different style of editing and different taste, etc. So I would be interested to read your thought process and things you might do or not do with processing. Thanks again, Vesa, for letting us process it. And thank you guys for watching, and clear skies.